know, the toe is not even an issue anymore. You know, remarkably, it was able to heal, you know, during the time I played. You know, in the last x-ray that I took, you know, showed new bone growth. So I've been able to play the last couple of weeks. This past Sunday, I didn't even, you know, tape it up and play. You know, I still cut a hole, you know, on the side of my shoe just to give it some room. But other than that, you know, I'm out there pretty much, you know, playing mostly, you know, pain-free with the toe, so it feels good.
Shocked that that's been that quick?
Well, I mean, you never know, you know what I mean, because you never know at some point, you know, anything can happen out there in the game. But, you know, you pray over it, and hopefully, you know, you can, you know, the toe can heal, and it did, so it feels great.
So does that mean you'll be practicing next week when you come back?
I don't know. I don't think the coach wants me to practice at this point, but, you know, I'll probably, you know, go back to, you know, maybe a similar schedule that we had, you know, last year, and probably work on Fridays. But, you know, we'll figure that out when the time comes.
It doesn't seem like you guys have missed out that much, and you guys have managed too long, but getting them back, what will that mean for you?
It means a lot. I mean, you know, you want to be as close to full strength as a defense as you can be, and you know, we'll be happy when he's back out there, you know, suited up for us. The one good thing about it is that the young guys have gotten a lot of repetitions as far as practice is concerned, and also games. So when Al's back and we go to our nickel packages, we know our guys have had a lot of time in there in game situations, gaining a lot of experience.
Given how well Aaron has played, also you're going to get Atari back more than likely after the bye, and Tremont certainly proved he can play and will. Do you think Bob will be cooking something up to maybe get you guys more of them on the field at the same time as you see some new packages maybe? Yeah,
I'm sure he will. And again, you know, those guys, just for all of the young guys that have stepped up in a time, you know, when a lot of our veterans are banged up and, you know, out of the game. It shows you, you know, the level of detail that they've worked on throughout the weeks with the coaches and practice and going in there and playing, you know, at a very high level. So, you know, we tip our hat to those guys for being professionals.
Are you playing as well as you played to start a season?
You know, I could think of a couple other times, but I mean, it's been fun, you know, and you know, especially going out there and being able to, you know, play the game without practicing. You know, I get a little winded at times because I don't, you know, I'm not able to run the way I want to. Hopefully that'll change in the next couple of weeks, but playing well, and not just myself, you know, especially the last couple of weeks, the defense is, you know, as a whole is, you know, really stepped up to the challenge. So, you know, I'm just trying to do my part.
There hasn't even been an option for Al to be here to man up on somebody. So when there's an assignment like you had on Sunday, it's been your call. You've been pretty excited about that.
Well, with me, you know, I like, you know, I love our defense, but you know, I'm not really that, you know, into just taking one guy, you know, for a whole game. I like to move around a lot. You know, I like to, you know, zone up and watch plays develop. But you know, when you're asked to do something, it just so happens that, you know, Reggie was in the slot most of the game, so, and I played a nickel, so it kind of just worked out that way. But of course, you know, with Peyton Manning, you know, one of the best, you know, to do it. Reggie Wayne is really coming into his own as a receiver, and he's at this point Peyton Manning's go-to receiver. So, you know, it was a challenge, and you know, I'm up for any challenge, and like I said, this week, you know, especially our defense played you know, a heck of a game. So, you know, I just try to go out there and you know, be a piece of the puzzle, you know, that fits.
Charles, do you believe you guys have kind of weathered the worst of what might come this? I mean, you never really know, but given all the injuries, the 3-game losing streak, and here you are back on top of the division, at least tied, you're over 500 going into the bye.
Well, you know, it was a tough stretch, you know, especially injuries, the 3-game losing skid we were on, but it's not going to get any easier. You know, we come off the break, you know, we're going against a team that could possibly still be undefeated, you know, when we go down to Tennessee. So, you know, for this team, it's about staying focused, you know, not getting too far away from the game, you know, mentally, you know, with this time off, and be ready to go when we play Tennessee.
Last question, please. What are your plans for the time off?
Take a little time and go back to Atlanta. You know, that's where I live, so have a couple of days to get down there, unwind a little bit, and relax, kick my feet up, literally, and you know, just get ready to come back and be ready.